disjointed, so might just be better to mute it in a moment. Hang on a minute. Over here. Hi, good morning, everyone. I'm just going to fiddle with my volume. I think I'm a bit too loud. Right. Okay. There we go. Right, how is everyone? Are you all okay? Yes, sorry, to answer the question in the chat, yes, I'll be playing Rimworld shortly. Just before I did, I just wanted to sort of waffle for a while about a film that I just saw, because I have some thoughts that I wanted to share with people about a film that I just saw. Picture unrelated. We're going to be talking about, I don't know, what's that latest fucking Backrooms film? Thank you, Aeon. Thank you very much, Aeon. Thank you, Emmy, and thank you, Turt. Thank you, all of you. Hang on a minute. Hang on. I don't know what that is, Gecko. Lego drama? Okay. Hang on. Right, hang on a second. Behind me, by the way, we have... Oh, no. We have a flopped dog. She went out this morning for a proper long walkie, so she's pooped. I took her around a great big park, and then on the way back she rode in her pram, where she got lots of attention from everybody. So she's fine. This little sausage had a good, had a good little flop. Yeah. But yeah, no, I hope everyone's had a good weekend. Over here, I've had a very busy weekend. I've been doing lots of DIY. So lots of DIY, lots of repair stuff around the bungalow. I've got 2 additional Bungalows Fucked Again edits that I want to put together, but I want to save all my thoughts on those because obviously it takes a while to build the slides and the pictures and all that jazz. And yeah, hang on. But yeah, no, I hope everyone's well. Hang on. Tell you what, I'll just pause the soundtrack for now. Thank you, Boyka. Thank you very much there, Boyka. That's very kind of you. Yeah. At least it wasn't as hot as last weekend, says Umlaut. Yeah, it was proper baking, wasn't it? It was still very, very warm, but yeah, it was very, very warm. No, she's fine. She's had lots of it. Tell you what she does need. She needs a bath. That's what she needs. But I was going to give her a bath before the start of the stream, but then I wouldn't have had the time to... assemble the everything that I needed, the screenshots that I needed. Yeah. Anyway, right. So Rimworld soon. For those joining, I'm just gonna waffle for a bit about some. I suppose I did this with Andor, and I think I did it before with Well, I know I didn't do it with Rings of Power, but I did it with Dinkleby. It just seems to be like a quick way, instead of putting together an entire YouTube video, just a quick series of slides followed by some rambling opinions seems to be the fastest way to do it, and to squeeze it in amongst everything. Where did I get the raccoon? Yeah. Yeah, she's fine. She's all good. Anyway, right, so, hang on. I want to talk about a film that I saw over the weekend. I'm having a bit of a Predator bender, I suppose. Words on that. I've been watching Predators from 2010. Then I watched Prey from 2022. And then last night I watched Predator from 1987. Might watch Predator 2 tonight. For some reason, I'm just in a Predator mood, watching the films as I go. Oh, sorry, Predator Badlands as well. I saw Predator Badlands on, I think it was either Friday or Saturday. I can't remember. So I've been going down the sort of Predator franchise, sort of not chronologically, I suppose, but I've been going back and forth and looking. So can I just say, sorry, briefly, Predator Badlands. I kind of really enjoyed Predator Badlands. I kind of did. Yeah, the 2025 film Predator Badlands. I really kind of enjoyed. Shouldn't have enjoyed it, but I did enjoy it. Yeah. Might want to call it something other than Predator. Oh yeah. Yeah, give it a watch. Anyway, so let me just go through some waffles about Prey. So, big spoiler warning, I'm afraid. One can't really talk about Prey without spoiling it, I'm afraid. So if you want to come back later, either after you've seen it or whatever, I just need to give spoiler warnings for Prey. Right. So, Prey. Here's the thing. I saw some people in the chat before I started this ramble saying that, oh, he's going to talk about Prey. That's really good. You're not going to like me now, because I didn't like it. And I didn't like it. Not saying it's a bad film, but I didn't like it for a reason that we'll get to. And, like, It kills me. This film kills me. This film kills me. I can't believe they've done this. Like, it's one of these type situations. Okay, the reason I didn't like Prey from 2022 is that it's just like... It's like action schlock for Predator. Now, I'm not within the Alien vs. Predator ecosystem. I've not seen those films because it looked like two people taking action figures and smashing them together. Like, who would win? Terminator versus Jason Voorhees or whatever. It seemed dumb. And here's the dirty secret. Here's the thing about Predator. So, Prey from 2022, I'm saying that it's too action schlocky. It's too sort of it's too what would happen if type situation, because the dirty secret is that Predator from where's Predator? Hang on, not this. So Predator from 1987. So the concept of Predator is really like a one and done. It's like so wrapped around itself that, like, say, Terminator 2 Judgment Day, you can't really... It's too difficult to extract a franchise from its central concept, the creature included, because it's also neatly tied together with a bow. So, obviously, a Predator, the original film, you've got these big action heroes. These are the 80s style action heroes. We're talking Commando. Well, literally off the back of Commando. Some of the cast came off of it. Where you've got these big, larger-than-life action heroes who are going in, and the film spends like the entire first third of the film selling the fact that it's this big action film with the 80s stars, and then it gets crept on by a horror film. And in order to sell that, in order to make that concept work, they've got to make the creature that comes after them so powerful that it can overpower these great big 80s action stars with their one-liners. And that's why it works. It's a stealth horror where it's getting sort of crept. This action film is... getting the door kicked in by a different film concept. Also, it does help that they did the Jaws thing. They don't show the creature, they don't show the monster until something like the last 25%, like last 20% of the film. Like, this moment where you get the big reveal of the Predator in the original Predator film, it's like we're 10 minutes before the end of the film. Like, this whole time, it's been hidden in such a way that you don't see the menace. And the times that you do see the menace, it's doing something brutal and horrible. Like, you see it like a cutaway to it performing surgery on itself and screaming in agony. The imagination does the work, where, obviously, the camera work hides everything. The jungle hides everything. This is not what Prey is doing from 2022. It is not even trying to do the same thing. Instead, Prey is taking the Predator and putting it in big action sequences where he's out in the open fighting guys with muskets. He's like in full frame, no attempt to hide him whatsoever, full focus for long duration shots. Hang on, where's the next shot? Yeah, like, we've got like this big action thing where our hero, Native Americans, are jumping down and going into, like, there's I didn't get a screenshot for it, but there's a different scene where he has a fight with two of them, and they just immediately run in, and they're fully lit and everything. There's no attempt to hide what's going on. It's very action schlocky. For a creature that doesn't work well in that mold. It works perfectly when you hide it. Also, minor point in my notes, they redesigned the way that the Predator looks, and it's not great. So they made it look like Orky Urukai, and it's weird. Like, the look of the Predator is so fucking intimidating that it almost feels like they had to make it extra, like, ooh, let's make it extra into it. It doesn't work, in my opinion. It doesn't look good. So my point is that they're not helping themselves by trying to show it up close in as bright lighting as they can for the most part. So, big summary is I didn't like the film because they were basically treating it like action schlocky, show it as much as possible, don't even try to hide it. Shit, I wish I got some screenshots of the actual action scene with the muskets, because they have it battling in the open with guys with guns, basically. Anyway, so, starting from the beginning, hang on. the film. What is the summary? So what is the plot summary of the film? Again, major spoiler warning, so yeah, do go away and watch this later if you wanted to. So, the plot of the film is as follows. There is a woman called Naru of the Comanche in America, and they're expecting her, you see, to become like a healer essentially. She's a woman in the tribe. She's not expected to be a big hunter. She's getting kicked awake early in the morning so she can go out collecting like roots and herbs with the other women essentially. She's chafing against this, obviously, the societal constraints because she wants to go out and be a hunter and do her hunting thing. But also she's got a brother, and her brother is a renowned hunter. And, hang on, I'm behind on my slides. Whoops, that's the wrong order. Like she's having to go out early morning and gather herbs or whatever. And she's got a brother who is like the big hunter man. He's the one coming back with the mountain lions and being given all the respect and the big chief stick of respect. I assume that's what that's for. To sort of like be the war chief or whatever. And so she decides to break off and go on her own adventure. She's going to break off and prove that she's a great hunter by hunting something. Like they've got this ritual that they say, hunting something that hunts you, which is like obviously bears and mountain lions and nasty predators that they've got to face out in the wild. So that's the crux of it. That's what she's doing. And so in the course of that, she starts finding weird shit that doesn't make sense. She starts, they keep mentioning this like mythological creature that's in their folklore. Begins with M. I did write it down. What is it? Hang on. Mupitsi? I'm probably not pronouncing that properly. But yeah, so she goes off on and does her own thing to sort of prove herself, to prove that she has what it takes. Now, trouble is, very, very minor point, I do think they've dipped a little bit too far into, like, they want to show that she's she's out of her depth. But the trouble is, they show that she's out of her depth so many times in the film. It gets a little bit much. They should have toned it down a little bit. Like, she tries to help with the hunt of a mountain lion and fucks up and gets knocked unconscious and is literally dragged back home as a dead weight. She falls into a pit of like sinking mud or quicksand or whatever it is. She gets captured by Europeans and thrown into a cage. Like, she's continually, like, the film overdid her her incapable moments, and I think it wouldn't be as bad if it weren't for the fact that, kind of like big spoiler warning, at the very end of the film, she wins by tricking the predator into killing itself. So, like, there's already that element of the creature doesn't know the limits of its own gun, which almost feels like it's handed to her in a sense. Like, it almost feels like her win wasn't. Obviously, she did outsmart it, but she outsmarted a creature that was really dumb. Rather than it, the film needed to do less of this. Show she's bad, and then she comes back out of it at the end, and more. No. She's actually she knows what she's doing. She knows more than what everyone else is doing. I think they dipped it a bit too low on the sort of like the low point, if that makes sense. Anyway, but sorry, very minor point. Very, very minor point. So she, over the course of her adventure, discovers a flower that, well, she knew about it before. It's part of her medical stuff as a healer. But, like, she knows she's got a flower, you see, that can reduce your heat signature, which is how she discovers that she can evade the predator by basically freezing to the point that they can't see her. Like, her body temperature is so low. What else? Yeah, so, like, she ends up setting. Sorry, how far am I on my slides? Yeah, so she ends up setting a trap, essentially, by exploiting the fact that the flower prevents her from being seen, and in doing so, as mentioned, battles the predator and tricks it into, killing itself with its own weapon. And then, of course, she decapitates it and brings it all the way back to her tribe, like at the beginning of the film. The brother did that with a mountain lion, you see, and so he does it with them. So she comes back and she's got like a fucking alien's head, which she then throws in front of the tribal chieftain for presumably the sticker. There's a minor point. So it did make me laugh a little bit. Like, it threw me out of the film because she's got this this sort of this black face mask underneath her eyes. You see, it's part of her makeup, and of course it turns green because she's got the predator blood on it. Like in the artwork, she's got like lots of people draw her with green on it. But it makes me laugh because, like, behind the scenes, the predator blood is famously KY jelly mixed with glow stick. You know that shit from glow sticks? So she's covered in sex lube. Like, she wanders back into the camp covered in sex lube. And it's like, what have you done? Oh, that's blood. Got it. Right, okay, got it. But yes. Choo, choo, choo. Here comes the goo. Yeah. Anyway, but no, it was a cool moment nonetheless. A very cool moment. But anyway, so that's the broad structure of the film. Now, the main point. This is why I did this. This is what I wanted to talk about. I'm watching this film, and I'm thinking to myself, there's a way better film in here. There is like a really fucking good film in here because it looks amazing. It sounds amazing. The concept is amazing. But they can't help themselves by showing the creature all the time. All the time. The Predator's in full view. The Predator is having a fist fight with some Europeans. The Predator is, like, you constantly see him. And I thought to myself, you know what would have been cooler? If they hadn't shown it. And then I thought, I'm relieved. I'm so relieved that so many people had this same idea, including the director of the film. And this is what I want to focus on. This is my point. It's a bit sort of low-hanging fruit because everyone has this point. What they should have done is make this secretly a Predator film. Like, I don't mean don't show the Predator. I mean, don't even reveal that there's a Predator in the film until the finale. And again, they were going to do that, or at least the marketing was going to do it, but they gave up. Apparently, the initial plan was to completely. The film was originally called Skulls, you see, and they weren't going to call it Prey. They weren't going to market that there was a predator in there, and then people will go in thinking it's some historical Native American epic, only to discover that surprise, it's a Predator film. But I would have gone further. If I were the director, I would have gone way further. In fact, I reckon it would have been your killer. It would have been your silver bullet. Here's what you do, and this is me waffling. Again, I know it's way easier to just say what you would have done rather than make a film, but here's what I would have done, okay? Just follow me for a second. Right. So, the film starts, you have a Comanche woman called Naru. She is healer, whatever, hunter. I would probably stick to the hunter elements, personally. And, I wouldn't at all, hang on, sorry, just gotta... There's a slide that's not in order. There we go. I would have made her a Comanche hunter, and she is with her tribe, and she's trying to prove herself by hunting, the prey that will hunt back. Then where am I in my notes? Hang on a second. Yes, so I probably would have toned back on the feminism angle, as in oh, you can't hunt because you're a girl. I would have just kept it on target, personally. Just she is a hunter with her brother, who is also a hunter, and they are off to hunt rabbits or whatever. Over the course of that process, they are tracking things. They're tracking things like wolves, for example. And in doing so, they start discovering that something's strange. There's basically a loud bang in the sky. And in the film itself, this happens, and she sort of goes, oh, it's the great Thunderbird telling me, like the mythological Thunderbird. I heard the Thunderbird. It's telling me that I'm going to become a great hunter. And the brother's like, basically keep it all sort of grounded within their myths, essentially. And of course they continue their hunt. They're hunting wolves, they're hunting mountain lions, they're doing all this stuff. Now the film can't help itself. It's at this point when it's mentioned that they've got a full CGI shot of the Predator landing. They've got a full shot of the Predator's ship. My point is, don't do that. Don't do that, any of that. Don't just make a loud bang in the sky and then don't even mention it again. Have them continue their hunt. Have them keep doing their thing. As they're going, it becomes clear that something strange, something isn't quite right. Maybe have one of the Native Americans say something like, maybe complain about the hot summer or something. Just at one line, just complain about the heat this summer. Have them continue their tracking, and they discover that the wolves are dead. The wolves are all dead, and they've had their heads ripped off, and spines as well. And they could comment something like, what sort of creature would not eat the meat but take the head? Then they assume that, okay, it must be a bear. They find these massive tracks, strangely bipedal, but it must be a bear. So they go hunting that bear, only to discover that the bear itself... So don't have a big CGI fight. You can have this action sequence with a bear, but don't have the predator turn up like a wrestler and start fighting it in the river. Just have your action sequence with the bear, and then the bear turns up dead, with its head ripped off and its spine pulled out. Maybe then, and here's what I would do. So bang in the sky, hot summer, have one of the elderly, like maybe when they get back to the camp or something, have one of the elder ladies mention something about the fireflies or something. Hell, I would have even gone so far that I would have called this film Hunter Among the Fireflies. Strange. Just call it that. There you go. It's a Comanche film, Hunter Among the Fireflies. That's it. Then, as the slaughter continues, they keep finding corpses ripped up, so animals ripped up. They keep finding things that are skinned. Where's this other shot? Yeah, they find this. They find a trap with... her dog gets its tail caught in a trap. They find that, and they're like, what the fuck is this thing? What is this? I don't know. What is it? It's obviously a bear trap. And that's the moment where you go, oh, I see what the film is doing. It's white men. It's Europeans. You're showing the perspective of the Native Americans encountering the Europeans, who are this weird entity with strange smelling weapons and technology they've never seen before, basically killing for not the meat. They're killing for the skin or the heads or the trophies. There's this scene where they find all of these dead bison from trappers, you see, and it's like, oh, okay, I get it. You can imbue the film with this sort of with this dreamlike sort of feel to it. How their land is. Don't make it seem like it's a person walking around going, "Hello, I'm European man." Just make it feel like it's an entity that's creeping into the land. All of this is misdirection. All of this is total misdirection. If I were the director, I would make it seem like a historical epic where creatures are being hunted again and again, and it's the white man, evil, over there. In fact, I would go even further. I would film fake footage. This footage. This is footage from the film. This is footage from Prey, where the Europeans turn up and they capture Naru again, because, of course they do. And, they're going, ha 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 ha, I'm French, he says. Not in French. Well, it says in French. I presume it's French. He just goes, ha ha ha, a lot. Anyway, but, you've got these cartoonishly evil Europeans who turn up and, start poking her with a stick and putting her in a cage. And they exist purely so the Predator can have an extended action sequence. I would have made all this fake. All of this would be fake fucking footage in my hypothetical Prey film. Because what I would really do is I would have Naru and the Comanche set a trap for what they perceive to be the white men, the Europeans, these strangers that are coming into their land. Again, we never see them. They're just this distant entity. We saw the footage in the trailer, so people are like, okay, that's what's going on. And then what I would do, is that they turn up and they find... Sorry, wrong slide. They find all the fucking Europeans dead. Maybe don't have their heads. Have their heads and their spines all removed. Nothing but dead men. And that's when they stop and go, it's not the Europeans. What the fuck is doing this? Naru has an axe which she swings, and she has on that axe a string so she can fling it forward and then pull it back. And you see her use it repeatedly. She swings it forward, pulls it back like a tomahawk that she keeps using. What I would do at the very climax of the film, when they've been hunting this, what they presume to be white men, this whole film, is that she sets the trap, or they set the trap, and that the trap gets triggered despite the Europeans being dead, being beheaded. And she swings the axe, flings it into the air, and it makes contact, pulls it back, and it's covered in green blood. That's the moment you reveal that it was a Predator film the whole fucking time. And all of those moments just click. The hot summer. The strange bang in the sky was a ship. Red fireflies? What the fuck could red fireflies be? Oh. Oh no. It was a Predator the whole time. You've been watching a Predator film the whole time. And just like that, the bang, the surprise, the shock of it is exactly what you would need. It's exactly what Prey needed to sort of overcome the stupid schlocky of Alien vs. Predator. It's not the Comanche facing the white man, it's the Comanche facing a Predator. And what do you do? Like, how do you end your film? How on earth do you deal with this threat? Do you make it so that the Predator gets outsmarted and killed? You know, doing battle in the snow or whatever it is and getting taken out? Well, here's the thing. Here's in my hypothetical film, which is, seems pointless to waffle because obviously the film's made, but this is what I would do, is that in the first Predator film, the reason why the Predator is so beloved is the fact that the Predator is a legitimate threat. Like, you feel the threat of this creature, this massive hulking creature that is able to annihilate Dutch's team. Just annihilate them. Doesn't matter what they do. They're getting crushed by this thing. And then even at the very end, when it's one-on-one, Dutch versus the Predator, he nearly fucking dies. Like, it's so close. The only way that he gets the Predator in the end is arguably dumb fucking luck that he was standing in the wrong place for the dead drop to hit him, and Arnie manages to take him out. It felt so earned and so skin of the teeth. So what would I do at the end of a hypothetical Prey where they just discover at the last moment that it's actually a Predator? I'd have them all fucking die. Like, plot twist, subversion, like genre subversion. There is no last girl at the end. The Predator kills all of them. That's what I would have done. I would have had the ending of the film be this bitter moment of shock where they all die. Like, what do you think's going to happen? A bunch of Comanche warriors against a Predator. They die. And even our protagonist ends up as a skull trophy with, remember, obviously she would have had that pistol on her. You could literally have it the same Predator at the end of Predator 2. Yeah, don't worry about redesigning him. Just literally have it the same Predator. That's where he got the gun. That's what I would have done. Yeah, so my point that I'm trying to make on watching Prey is that there was a much better film in there, and they didn't do it. And even like I'm like the millionth person to have mentioned this. That yeah, a stealth Predator prequel would have been perfect, rather than it's another action film with another last girl at the end, and you know, it was too cookie cutter, too yeah. That's what I would have done. The emphasis would have been on keeping it a secret Predator sequel for as long as possible. Yeah, well, yeah, you can't help that, Venom. You can't help that. Of course, there's going to be leaks. Well, obviously, in this particular case, you would have to make it the absolute core of the film. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying that there is a better idea in there if you could pull it off. Yeah. Anyway, so those are my thoughts on it. The film, there was a far better version of Prey hidden in there, which they just didn't do. Ah dear. Anyway, so that's what I thought. 1 second. Close that. Go here. Right. Hang on. Yes, we'll switch over to Rimworld now. Sorry, I've just got to fiddle with things. But yeah. Weirdly, sorry, it sounds strange, but I actually enjoyed Predator Badlands from 2025 more than that, mainly because it was doing something so extremely different this time by having essentially a found family thing, which doesn't make sense to me. I shouldn't have liked that more than this, but I guess it was more presentation, like how you use your hidden villain. Like, don't constantly show it all the time. Hang on. Changing thing. Right. There we go. Hang on, I've lost you. There we go. Oh, thank you, Womble. Thank you very much. Okay. Wait, what's that noise? Sorry, bear with me. I hear something peculiar outside. What is that? Sorry, my neighbour is driving. No, it's not my neighbour. No, sorry, they've just got a little electric digger thing just outside. Anyway, right. Indeed, Messi. Hi there, Messi. Right, 1 second. Just going to minimise that. Open this. Right. Testing. Sorry, I just switched it. I was worried I was about to deafen you. Hang on a second. Is that audio balance good? I think we're okay. Right. There we go. Loading the thing. Okay. Nope, that is too loud. Let me just turn it down for you. Sorry. There we go. Right. And... can you see it? Nope. What have I done wrong? I fucked something up. Hang on. Burper, I keep mentioning my car, but never what car. It's a coupe, but I don't want to be too specific because there are weirdos out there. Hang on. There we go. Hopefully I don't have to restart OBS. No, there we go. Right. So, anyway, well, thank you for listening to my thoughts on Prey. Now I'm going to drop into a bit of Rimworld. So I've also got 2 additional, like, bungalows fucked again type videos that I want to do. But it's going to take some time to get those together. So yes, I did play briefly, very briefly, over the weekend. All I really did was try to... yeah, you'll notice that there's not really much that was different. All I tried to do was build this up, and I got immediately attacked by raiders, who we eliminated with no great problems. We did capture one of them. So there's a... who are you exactly? I think you've got high construction ability. So a 39-year-old woman, a depressive... high construction, burning passion for cooking. Might be worth enslaving her for a while, at the very least. Right, 1 second. Oh. Okay. Oh, yes, indeed. Yes. Big tiger. Creepy. Where did that come from? Right. Thank you, Phil More Krakens. Thank you very much, Phil. Right, who needs medical attention? Comots needs medical attention. Please get sorted. Right, well, we don't really have much... well, sorry, quick introductions for those who did not see this before. We have a colony of raiding supremacists here called the Hand of Hook, and we've got a 72-year-old author, so Sir Hook, Blue Nose Bear, a space janitor builder, Egleb, who is a shaman type, I suppose, but he's our medieval lordling. Bloodwell is a bully, so a tribal bully. Comots is an escaped convict. Dimtree is a sheriff who is shooting a shotgun at a chinchilla. Wonderbart is a former vampire-worshipping 8-year-old boy. Falgierman over here is a captured slave, a 61-year-old, concubine? And Pythonicus is the tribal who was trying to kill Wonderbart the child. We captured him and enslaved him. Right. No, I'm not familiar, Garados. Not familiar with that. Okay, medical treatment needed. Faultier, what's up? Oh yes, plague. Yes, so you've gotten over your plague. Yes, so they did have the plague. She got over it. She's fine. Right. Hi there, Dazoo. Hi there indeed. You're right, Lulu. Okay. Hi there, Messi. Messi woke up from an accidental 3-hour nap. Have you got the sleep amnesia? Hi there, Naughty. Yes, I was just waffling about Prey. I had probably a take that was might be a bit strange, but I'm glad that many others have spotted it. Right, what do I need to do? Heat stroke. Yeah, we are having a heat stroke problem because it's so warm outside. So maybe it's worth double walling and trying to keep the hot air from the air conditioning all in. Okay. Yeah. Let's get these rooms sealed as best we can. Okay. So Blue Nose Bear, the space janitor, is off to go view some artwork. Hang on. Could I have you instead? Yeah, once you're... do it now, please. Get these rooms sealed as quickly as you can. What sort of bricks do we have available? Slate walls. Yeah, get this done. Yeah, basically remove all the wood. Okay. Good to know, Arkhama, but I'm probably going to keep it as mod-light as possible when it comes to Rimworld. In my opinion, one can go too far very quickly. Making something that doesn't resemble Rimworld in the vanilla sense. Which I suppose is the whole point, but it becomes difficult to follow. Right. Pen is not enclosed. That pen there. Let's remove that. We don't need a pen over there. Oh, the raiders broke down this fence, did they? Okay. We need to get that fixed. Right, so... who's where? Can anyone else do building at all? Not many. Comot's the convict. You're pretty fucked up. Okay. As someone who's not watched it or played the game, would you recommend Prey, says Messi. It depends if you liked Bioshock. If you liked Bioshock, you will like Prey. Alright. Oh, you've not played Bioshock, says Messi. So first-person shooter with very strong story elements in which you are in a strange location that has seen better days, walking through it and trying to understand what's happened. So a heavy story, exploration, crafting type game. It's very good. I thought it was very good. Yes, Birmingham, as Q says. Yeah, a place that's in better days. Alright. Yeah, let's get these rooms sealed off if possible. I need to try and make a drugs lab, because the more drugs we make, the more silver we can acquire by selling it. Alright. Abilities ready. The convert ability. Yeah, we should use that on someone. Or maybe do a full-on ritual. Alright. Is anyone even taking care of the new captured prisoner? Seems so. Right, they're in intense pain. Right. Are drugs the default way of making money in Rimworld? I wouldn't say default, but it is prominent. Alright. Blue Nose Bear as well is suffering from heat stroke. Heat stroke initial. Why? Oh, I see. You're wearing that weird hat that Comots has. Okay, we need more. What are you making there, Igleb? Camel hide dusters. It looks like we need some more cowboy hats. Okay. Yeah, keep working on those dusters. They're going to be good for keeping the heat off. All right. So Blue Nose Bear is also treating the gutworms on Faultier. So here's the thing, folks. Faultier over here is a strange creature. She's genetically engineered. So she has the ability to provide psychic bonding. So carriers of this gene have a special neural organ that makes them psychically bond with a lover for life. Oh no. The prisoner's going berserk because of her depressive mood. Okay, this slave might have to be killed. Can we get someone over there? Hang on. Who's one of my brawlers? Bloodwell. Bloodwell, take the mace and go beat her down. Don't you break that door. Okay. So she's in restraint, so stun her, smack her, get her in bed. Q says, where did I bury you? You've got a wonderful spot here. Yes. For those not familiar, Quebec was a guinea pig who I accidentally set fire to. Whoops. And then I basically rescued that guinea pig, tamed that guinea pig, and then decided, I wonder what would happen if I gave that guinea pig Space Marine hyper combat stim called Go Juice. The answer is the guinea pig died immediately and is now buried here. So, rest in peace, Quebec, the guinea pig with the drug problem. Okay. Dimtree the sheriff. Feeling drowsy. Yeah, we need to try and convert you if at all possible. So who does what? Hang on. So, Comots is, not with our ideal legion. Okay, so 3 people are not part of our ideal legion. Comots would probably be the top priority, frankly. So we should have a ritual. Right, there's a ritual spot over here in the rec room. Let's try it. Begin a conversion ritual. So, Comots. Here we go. So let's see if we can convince Comots to abandon his beliefs. So Comots the convict goes into the rec room. Not sure what the fuck is going on. Who's doing it? Sorry. Egleb the shaman is standing back here. Sorry, the Sigma speaker. Talking about fear and safety. Bear in mind that Comots is an escaped convict, so he could, go crazy at any moment with a shiv. Egleb is talking about progress towards the future. Yes, indeed, but Sigma Speaker is the name of his role, so our colony is taking its ideologian from the... Oh, look. Sorry, Sir Hook is behind the lectern. Our leader. Basically, we're taking some sci-fi far too seriously. Speed up the time. So we're trying to convince Comots to join the Hand of Hook, to become one of our raiders. And his belief, his faith, goes from this, 93%, down to 63%. An effective conversion ritual. So the speech not only delivered solid arguments and visibly swayed the convertee's thoughts, but kept the crowd entertained. Good. Keep trying to work him down. Have him join us. Sorry, before we did that, I was just thinking, so Faultier, the slave, if we attempt to romance her, she will psychically bond with that person, and the two of them will feel good about it. Do you think it would be fun from a role-playing perspective to, sounds harsh, give her to Sir Hook, the leader? It's surely something that the leader, the cult leader, would do. Because he's 72 and she's 61. Then again, it is horrible because she's a slave and she doesn't have a choice, and we're exploiting her genetic... well, basically she bonds with whomever, really. Yeah, it would fit the cult leader thing, wouldn't it? Cozy Canadian. What, Prey? No. Long story short, it looked great, it sounded great, but it squandered its main concept, I feel. Right. Yeah, it does seem openly dodgy. Yes, but sure, Cozy. Yeah. But I'm not, it's difficult because I don't want to call Prey bad, especially in the presence of something like Alien versus Predator. But it's like if there was a far greater concept of a film in there if they just had some restraint. Okay, so Egleb, what are you doing? Yeah, keep working on those leather dusters. So if we can wear those, we'll improve our Well, hang on, Bloodwell's got one there. So light leather duster just made. So he can resist minus 44 degrees out there. Good. Yeah, the dusters would be a good idea. If you think so, Navy, I hard disagree. I think I think it would. I think that the shock bang of, oh my god, the Predator franchise just did that. Yeah. Word of mouth is your ally, not trailers. Right. So, at least the base is air conditioned. So the further along the slave rooms go, the warmer it gets, though. Wait, ritual opportunity, a real party in 2 days. Okay. Yeah, that's a shame, Navy drive. Yeah, Navy drifter. Yeah. Thank you, Cat, for Pepsi. Wouldn't that make Sir Hook a bit of a hypocrite? The Faultier isn't human necessarily. Exactly. It would make him a hypocrite, which I think would work really well. And it would add some extra drama. What happens if Faultier dies? Yeah, why not? It sounds incredibly harsh, and it is incredibly harsh. But let's have the cult leader, Sir Hook, force a slave into a psychic relationship with him. Okay. What's she doing? Yeah, she's just butchering. Yeah, give us plenty of meat. Although food looks a bit low. Yeah, keep working on the nutrient paste dispenser. Okay, yeah, we still need to get the base proper. Yeah, the problem is I've only got one builder, and they're not very good because they've only got one arm. So if we can enslave Rosa over here, I think that would help a lot as well. We've reduced her will. Can we perhaps convert her and then enslave her? Okay. Yes, AC components need to be replaced. I think we're struggling on the components right now. I found a small batch up here, I think. That was a while ago. Right. So, what's Sir Hook doing? Yeah, have some breakfast. Hang on. So, off to go and cut down some trees for the wood. So, Blue Nose Bear is the main focus right now. Hang on. Yeah, we need to get the wild boar out of here because they're just going to eat all of the grass before we can do anything. Faultier is coming back with a peacock. Good. Yeah. So, Blue Nose Bear, try and get these workshops built as best you can. Right. Build all the way along, please. And then there, make sure it's fully sealed. Unfortunately, we can't build here because of the wet soil. Silver Lanian said this place is shit for steel and components. Might need a mining camp. Yeah. Oh, what the hell is that? Oh, it's a panther that's eaten an alpaca. Oh, it's been badly wounded. No, it'll make it. There's free meat. Let's have a look at the world map. So we're here currently. No, the nearest mountainous zone is some distance away. What's that? Oh yeah, so that's one of the quests that we need to do. Alright. Get it fully sealed, please, Blue Nose Bear. There we go. Oh yes, so last night, folks, oh my god. So I went to bed, I was so tired this weekend because I've been doing so much DIY work and stuff that my body was just aching. I was also a bit touched by the sun on Sunday because I'll go into more detail in like a bungalow is fucked again slide sequence. But I installed a dog door into the door behind me, so a dog flap. And it was way more work than I expected. And I did it in the sun, and so I ended up a bit cooked. That and some painting that I did meant that I was really tired. So I went to bed last night, and in the middle of the night, I woke up, and I woke up, sorry, and I was still so tired. It felt like I hadn't, I was barely getting any sleep. And then I noticed something was strange. I looked around me, and I realised that the bedroom, not the things on the, like, the bedroom has been rearranged. And, like, my pillows, I've got, like, some underleg pillows to lift up my legs to help me sleep on my back better. And, like, all of it's been moved around a lot. And my sleeping mask had been taken off and placed on the other side of the room. And I realised, oh, I've been sleepwalking again. I move around. And I woke up a few times mid-conversation. And I thought, oh, I'm fucking talking in my sleep again. The trouble is, sometimes I'm mid-sleep streaming. Like, I think I'm streaming, so I'm talking about something, going, and then this happened, and then, hey, thank you for subbing. Yes, my ex-girlfriend told me this. She was like, you realise you babble constantly in your sleep? I'm like, huh? Yeah. Yes, I need to film myself sleeping so I can make a bullshittery cut. What's this? A prisoner is being held by the cockroaches. Who are you? A camp near Hook's Hold under armed guard. Oh, it's the brother of Bloodwell. Oh my god. A murderer? You're kidding. Ah. Shooting? Where? That's quite some distance away. That's not a short journey. That's several days. 4 enemies is also... That's tough. That's several days leaving the base with no defenses, because in order to take on 4 enemies, I would need at least, say, 5 people. That's real tough. Yeah. Hang on a minute. Can we quantify it? So if I did take a caravan, form caravan, go here, 4.1 days for what? So let's say 1, 2... Well, they've got 4 defenders, so we will need equal, if not more. Oh my god, the base would be defenseless. I don't think it's a good idea. So that would be... hang on. So 3 days travel, but what if we added 2 pack alpaca? Still 3 days. So that's like, so potentially, and that's not including injuries, at least 6 or 7 days where the colony might get attacked and we would lose everybody. No, if he were closer, maybe, but that's... With no defenses, no turrets, no nothing. Yeah, I've got to arrange. Yeah, I've just got to take. I can't take silly risks. Okay. So Blue Nose, when you're finished, can you please remove the floor in the workshop, because it's quite valuable steel that we can utilize? Okay. Right, so let's have a small workshop or a drugs lab or something, and next to it we'll put a storage location for the drugs, or whatever. All right. Hi there, Kranz. Can you? Ah. Good to know. Thank you, Kranz. So, how's the prisoner? Is she being seen to? Maybe? Can someone... Where's Dimtree? Hunting a tortoise. Could you please feed the prisoner before she goes crazy again? Alright. So, let's move the stone cutting table back outside again, along with the shelving unit. Move it back outside again. What's that? That's the hand tailoring bench. Move the tailoring bench over here for now. Wait, what did I do with the fabrics? There were 2 shelving units. I must have moved them. Over here? Must be over there. Yeah, go put the tailoring bench over there, please. What's that? That's the electric smithy. Let's move the smithy over here. And then move the drugs lab in here. Move the drugs lab, give a chair, and then nearby in the next room, set up a location for storing the drugs indoors. Okay, so furniture. Let's go with some shelving units. Yeah. Cool, cool, cool. So, for those joining the stream, I hope you're okay. I'm just trying to extend basically improve the production facilities in my small base here. Gradually building south bit by bit. Yeah, if we can get these drugs are degrading, we need to get them, the psychoid leaves, we need to get them pressed into blocks of yayo that we can sell for silver. And we can use that silver to trade for better things. There we go. Blue Nose Bear, since you're the builder, can you focus on things that actually require construction skill? Simply putting down something like a table is easy. A child can do it. A child will do it. Please make yourself useful, small child. There we go. Right. Good. The cotton plants are growing. That will help with our probably putting down some carpet or something. Thank you, Pal Ride. Thank you very much there, Pal Ride. So yeah, so this weekend, as mentioned, so hang on, I can even show. Can I show you? Don't know if you can see it from here. Hang on. So I would like to introduce you, everyone, to not the dog. Hang on. Ta-da! Doggy door. I've put a doggy door in the door. It's a doggy door. The masking tape in the bottom right corner is because one of the machine screws, which is the what is it? The 5mm wide machine screws that thread into it. I can't seem to find the nut that goes into it. I swear I had it. I must have dropped it somewhere. So I just need to get a replacement M4, M5 sized. Just either zinc or stainless steel nut. But yeah, I did it. Again, I'll save all the details for the bungalow is fucked again video, but took a while. Yes, you're very cute. Also, I tricked this young lady because she didn't want to eat her dinner last night, even though it was delicious beef mince mixed into chicken kibble. She was like, no thank you. So I put the dried kibble into a bowl, and on the walkies, while we were playing fetch, I fed her little bits of it, one at a time. So because she thought it was treats, she ate the whole thing. Yeah. You had your dinner for breakfast. Oh yeah, sorry, in other news, so the rumours going up and down between the neighbours where I live is that, do you remember that I mentioned a few, back when, hang on a minute. Sorry, why are the wild boar being penned there? Because the pen isn't complete? Should be fine. Hang on. No reachable pens? Is it broken in some way? Animals, clear all, allow all. Oh, did I... Oh, I see. It wasn't a fence that was broken, it was a gate, I think. There we go. Right. Yeah, my mistake. Hang on. Yes, sorry. You know that I mentioned back when I first moved in that I was doing some power washing, and when I turned the power washer all the way down to the bottom of the pavement in my driveway, and you're not supposed to do that because all the debris flies upwards. I did that and sprayed dirt and mud and everything into my face. It was at this moment that a couple, my neighbours 2 doors down, or like 1 door down, they decided to pull into their driveway, and I met them for the first time. So the first time they ever saw me, I was a dirty man covered in twigs. I was like, good morning! So they just knew me as the dirty man, I guess, I assume. Anyway, I discovered, unfortunately, there was some commotion a few days ago. We're talking like 3 days ago. Because the wife died. Like, she had terminal cancer. And so, yeah, there was an ambulance parked quietly on the road. And I walked past it. I assumed, well, it's just an ambulance, just somebody just called an ambulance. But it turns out the ambulance was there because she died. Yeah, shame. I didn't know them. But still, shame. They went on a cruise apparently, so I'm guessing that's probably why. Cancer fucking sucks. Although interestingly, the builders that are currently working, so not in the neighbour one door down, but the immediate neighbour, they stopped working out of respect because obviously they needed the quiet time, the family. Not the time for diggers and whistling. Right. Okay, cool. Pen complete. Let's get the animals back over there. Also, these... Hang on. Link all these together. Right. Raw resources, plant matter... Hops, psychoid leaves, smoke leaf. Technically, it doesn't necessarily need to be the adjacent room. We can store more things in here then. What's that? The hand tailoring bench. Yeah, we could put fibres in here. Maybe pop a condolence card through their letterbox. Could do, but I don't really know them. I literally saw them once. Might be a bit, I don't know. Close the gate between the pens. Could do. I assume it's fixed now. We'll just send one of our slaves to move them. Yeah. That'll be fine. Alright. Okay, so what are we currently researching? So over here, Bloodwell is working on carpet making. So then we should make some more attractive flooring that doesn't require wood. I mean, it's still flammable, but... yeah, make bedrooms out of attractive carpet. No highlight. Sorry, high tier dog even. I'm not familiar. Thank you, Judge Dredd. Thank you, Ravenwings. And thank you, Fascist Pat. Thank you, all of you. Right. So, let's do the creepy thing. Let's do the creepy... let's enslave Faultier. Oh, dear. Right. Presumably they need a double bed, but... can they sleep together because she's a slave? Don't know how it works. Yeah, sorry, she's already enslaved, but she's about to be doubly enslaved. She's about to be forced into a psychic bond slave. Right. They're really tiled down, that's weird. Wait, so what's the point then? If they can't, like, be in the same bedroom? Oh, he gets a mood buff, does he? That's it? Okay. Hang on. Oh yes, and also on the weekend, it's so I took Lulu off to a big park where she got to ride around in the buggy, and she got lots of attention from people. Yeah. So lots of people stopped because I guess obviously because the dog is at pram level, so Lulu gets lots of attention at pram level. Faultier's off to rest because of the gut worms. No, because he just needs sleep. Right, come on, wakey wakey, eggs and bakey. Get these production rooms built. Okay, so at least, yeah, good news. So we've got a med bay now, which is nice with the medical stuff. We definitely need proper storerooms, real storerooms. What we've got right now is not sufficient. So maybe I should move this bedroom and make this another, I don't know, some other storeroom? Make this the tailoring and the drugs area. Make this something else. Maybe the armory, or is it too close to the slave quarters? Probably too close. Alright. Also, have a quick look around. So what exactly... So what are the quests? So we need to... There's a quest that we can do. So the secret complex... Info about the super chalice... No, don't do that. Info about the super chalice. We've learned of an ancient complex nearby. It is said to contain information about the super chalice. If you can break into the structure and hack the computers inside, you can collect the information. Watch out, there may be all manner of dangers inside, and other enemies may also be attracted by activity of the structure. Where is it? There it is. Okay, it's a bit closer. That might be worth considering. What's that, sorry? Chem plant. What the fuck is that? Jump to location? Oh. Okay, we could have a look at this. I mean, we could explore them. Hi there, Rudin. Yeah, I'm good, thank you. Busy, busy, busy. Okay. What do you think? Should we get some weapons and go and have a look? I don't know what sort of threats we might be facing, though. Good, we finished carpet making. Lard says, click terrain, then hover over the details to see the chem plants. Sure, but like... What does it give me from a... Hang on. So, ancient uplink chem fuel stockpile, ancient chem fuel refinery. An underground stockpile of resources. Be careful, some of the ancient defense systems may still be active. Okay. Might be worth investigating. Trouble is, I don't know if we're even ready for that shit. We've got some very basic armor, but nothing amazing. 2 sets of flak. We could send 3 people. Okay. Dimtree. You've got a poor quality pump action shotgun. Please wear... Right, so Dimtree, Bloodwell. Who are my brawlers? Bloodwell the Brawler. And Comot's the Brawler. Yeah, let's make all of you soldiers. Right, so Bloodwell. So soldier, and Comot, soldier. Make you soldiers. Let's also have a look and see if we can make some bedrolls that you can carry with you. What sort of cloth looks minimal? Oh, is that just because yeah, the leather's not in the it's not on the shelves right about now. Okay. These are all linked together, so let's put raw resources, looking for... Is it manufactured? Textiles. Oh. No, leathers are supposed to be stored there. Yeah, please go and put the leathers... Yeah, we need to make some beds if they're going to be going anywhere. I don't think we have one of those, Aquino. Intellect is pretty piss. Bloodwell... No, Bloodwell's got 9. Okay. Okay, sorry. Is that steel being put? No, just sitting nearby, isn't it? Right. Okay, so preferred location over here. Let's change these to important location. Please move the drugs over here. Where's the child? Could the child please move the drug lab there, please? So that's the drug lab. Stick it over there. There we go. And please move the chair here. Whoops. Maybe the child does take too long to do it. Hang on. Cancel that. Move that there. Right. They're not our karma. They are putting multiple things on the shelves. It's just those aren't really on the shelves right now. Right. I don't know, Sugar Tits. So long as the short-range shuttles don't let us fly around much. Which is probably their exact purpose. But the difficulty of getting around is quite important for Rimworld's feel. Makes it feel like a journey instead of just, oh, I can just go over there now. Alright. Yes, drop pods are good. They're tricky, require chem fuel, which is not easy to acquire. Got to really plan things. Alright. I hear loads of shooting. That's probably Dimtree. Where is she? She's shooting a tortoise. Cargo pods have been detected going through re-entry. Oh, more. Jesus. What is it with the wool? This is the third batch of wool. There are animals in orbit that need shearing, damn it. What do we do with it? Just put it in the drop pods. It's fine. Thoughts on the James Bond game? I've not played it. Do you mean the one by IO Interactive? I've not played it. Alas, I'm not really into modern IO Interactive. Alright. Thank you, Sweet Inks. Sorry, is she dropping shit on the floor? No, take it to the best stockpile. I guess the leather is getting dropped on the floor because... Have the child please haul all this leather to the shelves because we need to see exactly how much we've got if we're going to make bedrolls. Right. Good. The wild boar in the proper pen. Yeah, it's difficult, Silver, because I don't seem to get many a responsive, many a sympathetic ear. But, yeah, the Hitman games seem to have lost something very important over time. They've become more flashy and less gothic. They've become more mainstream and less... I don't know, they're not the same. Modern IO Interactive, it feels more Bond-like, which I suppose it's a Bond game. That's leaning into what works, I guess. But it was weird. The modern IO Interactive Hitman... constant chattiness of the person in your ear telling you what to do and where to go and good work 47 missed the dreamlike or nightmare-like qualities of swimming through a gothic soup of Jesper-Kide fog. That's like a predator in a school of fish you can never really approach because they'll swim away the moment they spot you. Yeah. It's weird. It's like the properties of the older Hitman games are hard to define. It's vibes, really. You're talking about vibes. Okay. Dimtree, where are you going? Oh, I see. The wild boar have gone all the way over here. Let me just take a careful look at where the predator... Okay, there's 4 panthers. You know what? It's probably not worth it. There are too many predators. Too many predators, and there's one close as well. No. Let's try to keep everyone on this side of the river. Please restrict everybody into area danger 2. Don't go too far. No, Silver, it's more... It's exactly as I just described. That sentence, that dream-like feeling of being an outsider with Jesper-Kide's music quietly thrumming. It's not about mechanics or like anything, it's... Yeah. There's a feel that's been missing. That's not there. Right. Like a Hitman... It's going to sound weird. A Hitman game should feel kind of gross when you play it. It should feel off. You're a gardener in a church, and you're literally you've got guns in a shed on the wall, like stacks of guns and high-end rifles in a holy place, a church, where you're trying to understand religion. Because is that the key to being human? In the church ground, you've set up dummies that you shoot as target practice. And yet, despite your attempts to sort of like move away and sort of fight... Oh, look at that, new lovers. Oh my god, it happened anyway! Despite Agent 47 trying his best to understand how humans work, it's almost like he's I'm trying to find the right words for it. Like there's like a plastic nature to sort of 47, where he's not quite understanding. And in the very end of the game, I'm talking about Hitman Silent Assassin. At the very Hitman 2, sorry. At the end of the game, the fucking church becomes a bloodbath. Because the final level, he shoots his way through everyone there. So this church is covered in guts, and like the priest is like, "Go with God, my friend," and he just leaves the cross behind at the end, and the credits roll because he's like, "I'll take nothing from Gontrano." Yeah, I'm sure people have done far more authoritative essays on Hitman than I can really, but it's like there's a feeling to Hitman which isn't about the mechanics. It's about a grossness, a sort of detachment from the world that it's set in. Anyway, sorry, it happened on its own without me doing anything. Sir Hook charmed Faultier Man by drawing attention to his own construction skills. Faultier Man became aroused and agreed to become Sir Hook's lover. Instinctively seeking a mate, Faultier Man has formed a psychic bonded romance relationship with Sir Hook. Sir Hook will benefit psychologically from the connection to Faultier Man, but if they're separated onto different world tiles, both will suffer from psychic stress. If one dies, the other will be driven to madness. Oh no. Okay. So, catharsis, psychic bond. The bond brings us together, sharing feelings and thoughts. It's like a friend who is always with me. Genetic joy. Natural bonus from the very happy gene. Okay. Hollow says, also the targets in the older games are a lot more personable. Sexual deviants, murderous gangsters, people who have personally spited the people paying 47. But the modern games, it's all about the grand conspiracy or bioweapons. Yeah. There's this feeling that you're in the older Hitman games, you're sliding into like this underbelly of filth and degeneracy. Like you're part of it. You're sort of moving through the fog that is. Like, you're not Bond, nor you're not there to avenge either. You're not like some it's almost like you don't care. You're there to just sterilize this wound and move on. I'm thinking back to that Hitman Contracts moment in the cinematic where he imagines himself standing and the lights are blaring on his in the scene. The white light and the shrill sounds, and then like all of a sudden this meat hook appears in his hand in the dream, and then a body in his other hand, and you realise, oh, he's about to impale someone with a meat hook. It's like that's the sort of the Hitman's vibe. It's almost like he's doing it sleepwalking. Okay. They're fishing together. Sir Hook and Faultier Man. Isn't it romantic? Since you're a slave and you can't run. Very romantic. Alright. Okay, good. Right, so these rooms are sealed now. Good. Where's Blue Nose? Blue Nose, could you please, if we have the available steel... Damn. Okay, we're very low on steel. Okay, so what am I doing right now? How much time do we have? Yeah, we still got some time. Let's think about sending that away mission then. So let's make that the priority. Send an away mission to an adjacent tile to try and get some more information about this chalice. Let's have a look. Go to the bedrolls. We need 40 apiece. Mastodon wool then. Weird. Let's make some mastodon wool bedrolls for 3 people. Okay, Blue Nose Bear, if you wouldn't mind. Okay. Sorry, for those just joining the stream. So you're looking at a group of, so supremacist raiders. And I'm about to send a small away team at a short distance. Although, hang on, what are they going to eat? We're going to need some meals, and we don't have a huge amount of food. How long? It's going to be a bit close. What about pemmican? Where's the kitchen table? Lavish meals. No, we can't. Is it? How does one make pemmican? Oh, have I not researched it? Pemmican. I've not researched it. Nuts. Okay, never mind that. Oh, let's research the anti-malaria drug urgently. The sooner we get that, the sooner we can turn the neutropamine, which is in the fuck. Where's the neutropamine? Somewhere. Okay. Alright. Is that an in real life goal of mine? Fishing with a lover? Nah, no. Alright. Okay. Yeah, make as many drugs as we can. And maybe store the drugs in the same location. So long as they're shelf stable. So store flake. Hang on. Store flake. Store yayo on these shelves, please. And make sure that the dog, all the animals have no access to it, please. So danger. Inside the base, dogs. Yeah, give them access to this area. But not to the drugs lab. Okay. Good, okay. So, we'll try to sell these. But again, so if I'm going to send this away team, they're going to need food that we just don't have. Let's have a look. And if I went to the world screen, and then form caravan. If I went here, for that chalice quest. Okay, so a day. Send both alpaca, and send 3 people. Okay? So, it's going to be Bloodwell, Dimtree, and Comots. 3 warriors, right? Okay. So, okay, no, it's not that long. Yeah, so this might be easy then, so long as we have sufficient food. Right, so let's make a bunch of meals. How long until we've got some more potatoes? Not that long. Okay, so it should be okay, so long as we're careful. So let's prepare some meals. Not lavish. Prepare some simple meals until we have, let's say, 10? Say 10 meals. Alright. Good. Why are you just dropping it on the floor? Because I gave you, take to the best stockpile, which is the next room. Alright. Where's Bloodwell? We're currently going swimming. Before you do, could you please move the drugs onto that shelf, and then move those drugs at the same time onto the shelf? So this weekend, so as mentioned, I've been watching lots of Predator films recently. I installed a doggy door. I did some painting, not on a canvas. I did some painting of the bungalow, and again, I'll cover all of the details in The Bungalow is Fucked Again. But I was going back and forth and getting pots of paint and just doing some painting, really, just trying to get it right. Yeah. Kater says, YouTube just randomly played me Can You Feel the Love Tonight, cover by a VTuber, which reminded me of the random fact that Mufasa was the alpha of the pack. Nala and Simba were from, which would make them technically siblings. Huh. Oh, yeah. Wait. But hang on, no, but Scar was there, and he was another male. So surely there are other male lions doing the fuck, right? There's only one male. Nah, surely. There's got to be other lions in there. Well, they are like royalty, savannah royalty, so of course they're fucking inbred. It's how it works. Okay. Right, so Faultier Man the Slave is off to go get some nutrient paste. Egglobe is playing chess with a light bulb. Who's going to win? Alright. Trying to think what else happened this weekend. Oh, hello. Lovely. Champion for spacecraft. Nearby. Components. Perfect. Let's go get them. Maybe then we can replace the cooler. Or the freezer and the cooler thing. You remember, darling?
Yeah, you're a good gal.
She's a good gal. Have we managed to convert everyone? No, not yet. No, not yet. Okay, lots of fabrics in here. Yeah, we should probably move them down here. Okay, let's move these shelving units. These are all fabrics, so we'll put the tailoring bench down there. What? What is this? What? Explain this. She's living the life. Alright. Yes. Sausage. Well, what's this? Sorry. A group of poor travellers, including a child, are approaching looking for help. They're begging for 560 silver? No! Bog off! We're gathering this. We need this silver. Go get your own silver. Yep, free slaves, yeah. Alright, so Faultier Man is making the meals. Okay. So let's also restrict everyone to paste. It's disgusting, but we need to preserve those meals for the journey. Blue Nose, could you please, work on those bedrolls. Right. Who's throwing up? Someone's throwing up. Who's throwing up? Who's Bloodwell? Why are you throwing up? Oh, because of the gut worms. Yeah. Has she used the flap yet? We'll talk about that later. I can't talk about it right now because I want to do another bungalow is fucked again. Yes. Right. The flap is over there. Flappy flap. Yes. Okay, back in a second. I'm just going to go for a wee. Let's see if she uses the flap. I'll close the door behind me. Didn't budge at all, did she? Also, behind me is an air conditioning unit, which I used to have in the flat back where I lived for about 12 years. And reading a suggestion, which I think worked out quite well. So basically, I have to keep the thing running when it's hot because it's just so bloody warm in this office. But I read this tip saying, rather than just run it on trying to keep to a temperature, before you start the stream, just whack it on maximum humidity removal. So it seems that if I dump the humidity out of the room, it's much more tolerable. Not necessarily keeping it on a consistent temperature. Yeah. So it is warm, but it's managed. Yeah, it's fine. Yes, what is it? Thank you, Morgman. That's very kind of you, Morgman. And thank you, Sweet Inks and Judge Dredd. Thank you very much. Yes, she is very aware of how cute she is. When she goes in her pram, I keep like a stack of high-value treats, and I expect her to be turning her head and looking at the scenery, but no, she just turns right around to face the opposite direction of where we're travelling, so she can stare at me and the treats, and then she pulls the cutest look she can manage in order to try and get treats. She's a right little pain. You. Good girl. Does it work? Yes, it does. Easily. What's this? You're not comfortable, honey. Oh dear. What's she doing? She's fogging off. Oh, hello. Hang on. She might. She might. Wait for it. Okay, we're just going to pretend. I'm going to turn my back and pretend to look away. Is she gonna? Is she gonna? Go on. So currently I've got my back turned to her, and I'm just going to pretend that I'm speaking to the stream, paying no attention whatsoever to the camera, and the possibility that she might just of her own volition use her doggy door, which I built or I put into the door over the weekend. We're not paying any attention. No attention whatsoever. Nope. Oh, fuck. I'm not opening the door for you, bitch. Huh? Yeah. I need to give her a bath after the stream. Do you want to have a bath? Do you want a bath? She does not like baths. Do you want a bath? Do you have a bath? No. Bath? 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 Do you want a bath? Oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Old girl throat is weak. Want a bath? Tell you what you can have. You can have one of these. Favourite treat. Oh yes. Pigs in blanket, those are called. Alright. Gonna ignore you for a bit, honey. Right. Okay, so let's see if we need some shooting. So get those bedrolls constructed, uninstall them, get those meals cooked, and let's get on the road quickly. So just get a couple more. Thank you, Thermic. Thank you very much, Thermic. It's early morning, so if we hurry, what about weapons and equipment? So Bloodwell, you've got your mace. Comots, you've got a mace. Okay. And who's the other? Dimtree, you've got a shotgun. Okay. Good. Oh, those are the... Oh, look at that. Pythonicus, the slave, is flirting with Dimtree, the sheriff who oppresses him? Okay. Maybe he's into that. Right. There we go. Right, get those meals done. Okay. So let's try then. So let's go to the world screen and specify the forming of a caravan to go here, which is the location where apparently we should find some information about some special chalice. Some sort of special chalice. Right. So. Oh, hang on. So 1.1 days. Hang on, we'll just cancel all this. Form a new caravan. Why is it doing that? Remove. There. Okay, so travel supplies. So don't automatically pack them, let me pick them. So, people and animals, my 3 warriors. So Bloodwell the bully, Dimtree the sheriff, and Comox the convict, along with 2 alpaca. Right. So days of food. Don't know how much the animals will need. In fact, fuck it. Automatically, so yeah, so 34 hay. Right. So don't worry about the kibble. Take all of the simple meals, all 12 of them. What's that? Potatoes. Now offset with more rice. Let's take 100. Sorry, all more hay. Don't worry about the meat. Right. So certainly take herbal medicine. Let's take 15 stacks of herbal medicine. What about the really good medicine? Are we all out now? Guess we're all out. Okay. And then we want the bedrolls. We've got them. Anything else I'm forgetting? Oh, pack animals will graze? No need for the hay? Okay. Sounds good. Right. So half a day's travel time. Is sending the warriors away from the base a wise idea? No, Reaver. So I'm hoping if we do it quickly. So let's do it. Allow. Then let these 3 people, hang on, eat the simple meals once they're off the map. Here we go. So they go to the caravan collection spot. Bloodwell the bully is picking up one of the 2 alpaca. So Dark Youngling, and this alpaca needs a name. Any volunteers? Right.
Hey, sweetie. Wait.
Let's go with Raven Wings. And Raven Wings, the alpaca. Right, quickly get your shit together. Right, there we go. They've got the meds. Off they go. Right, they've all got their weapons. Okay, here they go. So, they're off. Let's make sure that they're allowed to eat the meals that they've got. Right, so... Paste. Lulu, what on earth are you doing? So, eat whatever you want. Can you hear that? Why are you kicking my skirting board, sweetheart? Right. Why is there a revolver left outside on the floor? It was in the hand of a bandit that we... Hang on. So grab that machine pistol. Yeah, there's probably no place configured to store them. Put it somewhere. So weapons. Yeah, that machine pistol could be useful. Same with the grenades. Okay, they'll be there in no time. Torrential rain. Oh no. So torrential rain is going to start, which will cause the river to burst its banks, meaning we're probably going to lose the psychoid crop. Oh well. Alright. A revolver at the front door? Yeah, same story. Fell out the hands of a bandit that attacked us. Alright. Okay, so there's an ancient complex here. What is this? So we've learnt of an ancient complex nearby. It's said to contain information about the Super Chalice. If you can break into the structure and hack the computers inside, you can collect the information. Okay. Well, how dangerous are we talking? I'm not going to go for it if it's crazy dangerous. We're just going to scope it out. Okay. Also, pardon me just one moment. I have no water. I just need to get some water. Do I have... No, I've got a bit of water. That'll do. Right. Oh shit, did we... Yeah, they grabbed the armor. They're good. It's torrential rain coming on in. Psychoid leaves are getting swamped. Oh yes, apparently in the UK, or at least the south of the UK, we're due a big storm or something that's going to hit us soon. Let's have a look. What's that? Blood shuttle. You've intercepted a distress signal. A hostile shuttle carrying a sanguiophage master and 3 thralls is having trouble with its engines. You can use signals to draw it down and crash near Hook's Hold. Once the ship has crashed, you can fight the sanguinophage and her minions. If you can capture the master, you can force her to turn one of your colonists into a sanguinophage. The fuck? Ageless of vampires. No, fuck off. If we had our warriors here, sure, we'd have them land and kill them. Oh, really, Twitten? Damn. I was outside Twitten preparing the garden for heavy rains. Hang on, no, it says today, Twitten. Are you sure? The BBC says it's tonight. Oh, no, just heavy rain, so I'm with you. The thunder's later. Oh. Right. Hello. A real party opportunity. We'll have the party when they get home, successfully. So for those joining the stream, you're looking at a faction of supremacist raiders. I'm not playing through like an old TV filter, it's just the rain. So Sir Hook is an elderly novelist who wrote the idealism that we're following. Blue-Nosed Bear is a space janitor with one arm. Egleb is a medieval lordling who also handles the shamanistic duties. Wonderbart is a former vampire-worshipping child with a tattoo on his face. Don't ask me who did that. Faultier Man is a slave lover. Pythonicus is a slave farmer. Outside the walls, we have a bunch of unfortunate souls who are here begging. And 3 of my warriors, Bloodwell the bully, Comots the convict, and Dimtree the sheriff, are on their way to an ancient complex which I've never seen before. Oh shit, I'm sorry to hear it, Sidecore. Hope your cat is okay. Hang on. Alright. Yes, Silverlanian. Yeah. I mentioned this before, but it feels like Rimworld has made expansion packs of things which are mod concepts. The trouble is, what mods can be very, very scattershot in their themes, I guess, and incongruous with the mods that they're, modding. Massively the case for Rimworld. Oh no! A pack of man-hunting tigers. Man-hunting tigers are coming. Seal the fucking doors. Okay. Seal the doors. And don't let the other guys back until the man-hunting tigers are gone. Right. So check the zones. Right. So inside the base, danger. Inside the base. Okay. So allow access to this. Right. Yep. There we go. So you can go inside that courtyard, no problem. But no going out. Yeah, this is all sealed. That's, yeah, good job we sealed the workshop now, eh? Okay. Grab stuff and get the fuck inside, quickly. Oh no. Oh, you poor bastards. You poor bastards. The beggars are outside. They might do. Well, they got. We'll see. We'll see. We're sealing the fucking doors. Good luck, you guys. Good luck, everybody else. Right. Everyone, get inside. Get the fuck inside. Yep. Is that correct? No, that's not it. Inside. Oh, watch out for that. Yep. Everyone get inside. Well, this is going to be interesting. For those who are looking away right now, potentially looked at. I recommend looking to the screen for. Might be a bit bloody. Some beggars are outside. Don't go there. In fact, grab something and get indoors quickly. Wonderbark, someone grab something. Okay, no spot configured to store it. Just grab something on your way in. Just grab that. Oh, fuck. Just get inside. Just get the fuck inside. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Everyone else is inside. We're fine. Right, here come man-hunting tigers. Oh, they're leaving? They might make it out in time. Might make it out in time. Seal that door. Yep, we're okay. All the doors are currently sealed. Yeah, they might make it. It's going to be close. Right, no going out. Pharaoh, where are you assigned? Inside the base, that's fine. Yeah. Pharaoh the dog is fine. Well, I think they've been saved by the river, the slowing speed of the river. Yeah, that weren't there. Aggro the tigers to save them? No. Not risking my people for a bunch of fucking randoms. They made it, they made it. Okay. Little cat sounds for big old tigers, Yeah, they made it. Okay. Right, no going outside, anybody? Everyone stay the fucking doors. Alright. As for the away team, they are arriving at the ancient complex, whatever this is. I've never seen this before. How are my food supplies looking? Pretty shitty, actually. Real shitty. Damn it, she kept making meals. That's not good. That's really not good. Our food supplies look bad, and most of the potatoes are outside the door. Okay. Can we even eat hay? Lulu, did you just fart? Yeah, we might have to try to wound the tigers. Right. Maybe give them one of the slaves. Okay, they've arrived, I think. Oh, Lulu, that smells. There we go. Caravan has arrived. So what are we dealing with here? Oh, look at that. Okay, Lulu needs a bath. She's proper itchy, isn't she? That stinks, Lulu. That really stinks. What is that? Ancient concrete. Weird. So Caravan have arrived at the ancient complex. Oh, thank you, Chugers. Thank you very much, dear Chugers. Okay, well, I guess we approach one of the doors? What about the pack animals? Where are you going? You're going over there for some reason. Start going this way. Pack animals, bring them closer, I guess. They've got everything we need. Okay, put down a caravan hitching spot back here. Right, grab them. Already roping. Yeah, go. Get them. What the hell is that? A dry thunderstorm. Hang on. Wait for it. Oh dear. Oh, sweetie. Yeah. She's got a doggy door. I'm not going to open the door for her. She's legit got a doggy door. your doggy door, you dumb She wants me to open the door for her. No. No. Looks a bit high. Yeah, hopefully not. I followed the instructions. It did say to install it around about level with their belly. She can make it through. Right. Thank you, Rima. Thank you very much there, Rima. Right, so tie up the alpaca. Here we go. Right, do we need food or anything before we go in there? No, I think we're okay. Do we need anything else before we go in there? Maybe drop those, drop the pieces of medicine there. Hang on. So pick up herbal medicine. There we go. Take it with you. Here we go. So I've never done this before, so I've no idea what to expect. So we're here looking for information about some sort of chalice. So we approach one of the doors. Now, if this is shit, then we book it immediately. Right, here we go. Claim it. Ooh, open. Creepy. Oh, look. Okay. Maybe try one of the smaller rooms. Okay, this looks relatively small. Claim the door. You two go on either side of the door. Right. Pop the door open. What's that? So it's a skeleton. Ancient storage cylinder. Hermetically sealed crate. What's in here? Leave the door open. No, that's not the command. Claim it. We can't open these. We can open this thing. Bloodwell, pop that open. Oh, fuck off. Fuck off. It's a stack of Luciferium. Those small cubes are compressed nanomachines. It's a military, nasty deal with the devil drug. Holy shit. Okay. Well, we know that's there. Raid arriving in 4 days? What does that mean? Where? Here? Really? Fuck. Must be gone before they get here, eh? Right. Claim this door now. Okay. What is that thing? Some barrels. Nothing. Go this way. That's a robot? No, it's not. Is it? What's this thing? Militor? What the fuck is that? A small combat mechanoid armed with a... It's a type of robot I've never seen before. A small combat mechanoid armed with a low-power mini shotgun, roughly 4 feet tall. Militors lack the power, range, and toughness of the more senior combat mechs. However, it is cheap to gestate and maintain, so it is often used as a rear guard or swarm attacker. In war, mech armies are known to send militors into urban ruins to hunt down survivors after breaking into human defenses. For this reason, they are considered by some to be the most cruel of all mechanoid patterns. Okay, we'll keep our eyes on that. If that thing wakes up, we fucking rush it in melee so it cannot utilize its shotgun. Interesting, there are new robots. Okay, what's in here? Oh, another chest. Oh my god, what the hell is that? It's a fuel node. Ancient unstable fuel node. An ancient unstable fuel node once used to charge machines with fuel. It has become unstable over the years due to the lack of maintenance. Run! Run, 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 run. Shitting hell. How big is the boom? Okay, pretty big. Shit. The hermetic crate. Quickly. Quickly, quickly, quickly. What's the temperature in there? 95 degrees and climbing. Hold the door open. Quickly. 115. No, no, don't go that way. No. No. Okay, someone pop it open. No. Can you not get to it? Fuck. 230. Quick. 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 Door open! Fuck. Shit. Dimtree the sheriff is sealed in a superheated room. Oh my god, you're joking. No! Oh, get out of there. Get out of there. Fuck. That door there. Get out of it this way. Oh, that sucks. That sucks so much. Get out. You don't get in. Run! Oh, okay, we're okay. Just get out. Just get out. Oh, it's hot. In fact, close the door. Close that door. It's already closed. Pull away. Hold that door open. Oh, that's hot. That's so hot. That's so hot. Jesus Christ, it's hot. Okay, it's 43 degrees in the corridor. Dimtree has some burns. Right leg, a slight burn. Fuck. Okay, you guys outside. This place is full of surprises. Right. It's nearly 600 degrees in there. A bit warm. Alright. Let's go this way. What's in here? Well, this place sucks. If you're just joining the stream, we're exploring some sort of, like, outpost thing. Hello, what's in here? Okay, be more careful this time. I wasn't even aware that you can find bombs. Okay, another crate. Pop it open. Oh, it's medicine. That's nice. We'll take that with us if we leave alive. Okay, and through here. Come on. What's that? Ancient display bank. An ancient enemy terminal. Hack to call nearby enemies. Okay. Ancient terminal. Auto hack. An ancient computer terminal. It can be hacked to reveal long forgotten information. An ancient computer terminal. It can be hacked to call nearby enemies. Okay. An ancient bed. Oh, we can sleep in these. Good. Probably a good idea then. We'll rest and while there's a raging fire next door. At 1,000 degrees. Toasty. What the hell is that noise? Something's eating? Oh, it's just a chinchilla. We're fine. Okay. Oh, is that silver flooring? Sterile tiles. Interesting. Okay, let's check this room now. I'm sure whatever is in here cannot be bad. Okay. Another robot thing. Another ancient terminal. Another hermetic crate. Okay. You've discovered an ancient terminal with info about the super chalice. Interesting. Okay, so can we get close to that thing, or does it spring up and jump us? Oh, it did. It sprung up and jumped us. Okay, it's going to take aim quickly. Get it in melee. So Comots and Bloodwell see the threat and they rush towards it quickly with their shotguns. Okay, there we go. Cannot utilize its primary weapon. Get so close. Oh, that was easy. Open the crate. Ah, fuel. Right. Okay, let's start hacking, I suppose. What is this? Ancient systems rack. Okay. Should we do the other one? Let's do the other one first, because there are beds nearby that we can sleep in. Right. And Dimtree, you might as well get that burn patched up. Not that you can really patch yourself up. Can anyone patch us up? Skill of what? You know what? I really should have taken a medic. 88 degrees in the nearby room. Bit warm. Open the doors, please. Right. So, who's going... Yeah, who's capable of... Who's smart? Bloodwell. So, Bloodwell the bully. Please start hacking this terminal. Comots. What are you two doing? Nah, just mill about. Then again, maybe we should grab the alpaca and bring them over here, just in case we have an issue. Yes, go get them. Alright. Go get them. Go rope them. Not assigned to handling. You can, though. Go get the food as well. You're going to need it. Right, so Bloodwell, what are you doing? currently hacking. Comots is taking a moment to clean. No one touched the Luciferium. Okay. Strongly, River. Yes, indeed. I strongly recommend Rimworld. But it's not similar at all to Prison Architect. Hang on. Dog. Whoopsie. Right, so Comots you could do with a bite to eat. Do you want to eat these berries? Eat these berries. Try to stay calm, everybody. Dimtree's hurt. Don't get food poisoning. Oh, a shaman merchant is approaching the colony. Good. Are the tigers still out there? Bad. Please don't chase off the shaman merchant. I could do with trading with them. We've got drugs to sell. Alright. The hacker will collapse soon. Yeah. Oh yeah. You need some food. Can I interrupt the hacking process? I can? Alright, come and get a bite to eat. Some berries and a couple of simple meals. So Bloodwell, please come and eat something. Hang on. Consume. It's quite warm in there. No, leave it. No fighting fires here, please. Ignore the fire. The fire's fine. Right, have something to eat. Right, where's Comots? Come back here. Yeah, don't run astray. Come get some more food for yourself. Alright. Bloodwell, please return to hacking. Where are you going, Dimtree? No, keep everyone restricted to this area. Yep, this will be the home zone. No one leave the home zone, please. Right. Comots, please lift a simple meal from the back of the alpaca. Doesn't feel like we've got that many simple meals. Where's the rest of them? We bought like 10. Guess we've eaten the rest on the journey here. Alright. Stay in the home zone. Oh, look, a tank? Really? Tank? Oh, yeah. Look at that. Ancient ruined tank. Neat. While we're here, then, gather some berries. Fire is spreading outside. Oh, yeah, so it is. Okay, how's Bloodwell doing? He's doing alright. Right. Go get some berry bushes. Oh, conversion. Look at that. Egleb tried to convert Rosa, okay, the slave, and succeeded. So Rosa, the lady we're trying to enslave, is now part of our ideologion. Let's attempt to enslave her. So, enslave, which shouldn't take long, and then we'll exploit her. Alright. Berserk Rage, Rosa. Well, she wasn't happy about that. She's immediately, she's gone into a Berserk Rage. Alright. Oh, that's a sword. Don't use the sword, bro. Go get your club, not the sword. What are you doing? Equip the mace, then come back. Rosa, don't push your luck. Okay. Are the tigers still here? The tigers are still here. All three of them. The traders are arriving. Hang on. Bloodwell has gone to bed. Claim additional beds. Just trying to keep everyone calm because everyone's a bit stressed right now. Okay. Egleb, go and get your mace. Did she bite you? No. Go get your mate. Right, here we go. So the shaman traders are approaching. They turn the corner to find that my base is under siege by 3 big cats. The big cats who have got the man-hunting disease charge the shaman merchant. Not good. I was really hoping to trade with the shaman merchant. They see the tigers. Please don't run away, shaman merchant. I really need your merchandise. Good. Well done. Lovely. Well done. Any casualties? I think they're okay. Good. Thank you for freeing us. Let's go and send Egleb. Egleb, how are you getting on? Just go smack Rosa in the face. There we go. Right, Egleb, the medieval lordling, is attempting to put down a slave who's rebelling. She really doesn't want to go down, does she? Oh my god, dude! Dude, you just smashed her head like a melon. Well, never mind the conversion then, I guess. Egleb, the medieval lordling, used the mace, which inflicts bruising injuries and no bleeding, which is an effective way of recapturing someone, but swung it so hard that it destroyed her neck and presumably sent the head and the remnants of it spattering across the cell wall. Egleb, goddammit. Fuck. He's sad because he sees a dead body. Bit late now. Fucking go sell some drugs. Dingus. Alright, how are we doing over here? Okay, we might want to put out that fire after all. Right, Comots, go extinguish fire, please. Ugh. Fine, sleep then. Let the other two do it. Alright. Isn't there a penalty for a hurt negotiator? Yeah, but fuck it. Get them before they bog off. Alright. So back here, how are they feeling? Yeah, low mood, sweltering heat. Yeah. Can't really do a great deal about that. Right, you guys should get the information and get the fuck out of there. There we go. So, the trader, they've got some camels to sell, some pemmican, neutroamine, which we urgently need. So sell... no, we don't have any smoke leaf. Keep the ambrosia fruit. Sell all of the drugs. They've got 899 silver. Good, so 1,000 silver worth of drugs. Lovely. Okay, while we're also here, let's buy... Well, the silver's the thing we really need. But let's also get some additional neutroamine. Okay, so we've got 44 units of neutroamine, which we can use to make the anti-malaria drug that we really need. And we get 648 units of silver. Good deal. All right. You guys, it's okay, Bloodwell. Could you please wake up? Because we can't stay here. We're running out of time. Comots, could you go and pick up the other meal so the alpaca don't eat it? There we go. Shit. Bloodwell is having a daze. Ah, shit. We can't stay here, guys. Can't stay here. Can you hack it? No, we need Bloodwell to hack it. Oh, fuck. Guys, you didn't bring enough food to stick around. Oh my god. Yeah, we might have to. Assign them to research, even if you can't. Dim. So Dim Tree, please go and get on it quickly. On both of them. Go. We need to get out of here. Yeah, we're going to have to. Gamma. So berries. Gamma. Sorry, not Gamma. What am I talking about? Dim. Comots. So Bloodwell. Hang on. Not assigned to the plant cutting. Then go and do it. Get as many berries as we can. More over here. Yep. Harvest as many as you can. Alright. Okay, it's not taking as long as I expected. Well, we don't really have the cooking facilities turbo, so... Yeah, needs must. Just grab what we can. What else do we have with us? Oh, we're fine. Just a bit of berries. Right. So hack it, then get the fuck out of here. Right. Rather than forcing the hacks, you can mark the terminals to auto-hack. Oh, yeah? Oh, we're nearly done. We should be good. Yeah, I want to force them so we get out of here. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Randy, we could do with a bit of rain. There we go. Thank you, Randy. Fire is being extinguished by the rain. There we go, and... What the fuck? What just happened? Quest complete. Raid? Here? Better not be. It is? A single guy is approaching. 33-year-old dude wearing a burqa is coming at us with a knife. What's going on? Quest complete. You've successfully completed the quest The Secret Complex. A group of Neanderthals from Kuten have arrived nearby. They're attacking immediately. Group? Just one? Okay. Should be able to take him on then. He's got a knife. Protect Bloodwell. Right. Dimtree, grab your shotty, go this way. Comots, wake up. Protect the alpaca, protect Bloodwell. That knife is going to complicate... the darkness and the rain is going to complicate things. Right. Two of you get together in the open. Neanderthals are tough. Yeah? Here comes the Neanderthal. It'd be fun if we could awaken that robot. Oh, hang on. They're going to steal what they can and leave. Or they're going to steal the Luciferium. Ah! Cheeky buggers. I don't mind that much, but it's still valuable. Can we shoot them before they get away? Hello. Quickly, can we shoot them? Good. Okay, no, I don't really mind. Luciferium is, I want to avoid it where possible. Fine. I think it was a lightning strike. There's a thunderstorm underway. Okay, I want to get the fuck out of here, frankly. So get everyone together and leave. We got what we wanted. Right. So, ancient complex, form caravan. Let's go. Let's say everyone, please. Huh? Oh, other way. Sorry. Zoom in, send caravan. What am I doing? Right, we're here. Send caravan. Huh? Am I doing it wrong? How do I reform? Zoom in, settle, send caravan. I'm not going to research for the relic? I'm not sure what you mean, sorry. Oh, has it just moved to the edge of the map? Is it? Oh, I see, because the raider is still on the map. I'm with you. There we go. So, I'm with you. Thank you. So we can't reform until the raider's gone. Reform caravan. Gotcha. Go back home. Lovely. Thank you very much. Okay, so all three people. Now, what can we carry with us? Let's have a look. So let's take the remaining meal, all of the berries, all of the herbal meds, the new medicine that we found, all of the bedrolls. How long will it take us? So half a day. Chem fuel won't slow us down too much. What about leave the corpses? No. Is there anything else there that is really worth it? Dead robot? It'll slow us down a bit. The silver tiles. Nah. I'm more fussed about getting them back. Nah. Let's get back. Let's go. No, let's not min-max it. Let's get back quickly. They're my warriors. Something bad could happen back at the base. The sooner we get back, the better. Okay. Yeah, a successful outing. And hopefully we've got information about the location of our holy relic. Sorry, who's eating raw food? Fault here is because we have no power. Damn. And I've disallowed access to the simple meals. So let's put it back. Everyone is allowed to eat lavish. Please eat whatever is available. Right, looking at the time, folks, it's already 1:45. I'm behind. I'm late on work today. I need to go and get on with it, frankly. So I'll leave it there for this afternoon. Thank you for watching. So slowly expanding the base. I'm working on Daisy Bullshittery Part 15, randomly. And last week I finished cutting together the main cut. What I need to start today is I need to start the Adobe After Effects process, a 3-week process to get all the stuff keyframed. So busy. Got to get on with it. So I'm gonna I'm probably going to do a little bit more polishing on the main cut before I go into it, just to make sure I'm fully happy with it. So I might be about a day delayed, but nevertheless I've got lots of keyframing work to do. So yeah, thank you very much. Is the bungalow fucked coming tonight? Probably not. I've got to focus on work to make up for lost time. Or I will have lost time. Right. Hang on. Dog. Gonna go get some lunch in a minute. I'll leave you in the company of Sam. What's he doing? Not sure what he's doing. I'll let him explain. But yeah, time to go get on with the editing. Thank you again. Have a lovely, lovely afternoon.